I think the coronavirus didn't affect Rudy Gobert at all.
Dude. This last game is game 3.
Yeah.
He probably had the best game I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I think at the half he had like 20 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, Donovan Mitchell is so dynamic.
It's crazy what Donovan Mitchell's doing.
Yeah, like he's so good with the ball. He's got a high IQ. I trust him whenever he has the ball, even though it looks unorthodox.
Yeah.
Also, though, his off-ball defense is great. He's always moving, which I think that's the most important thing on defense.
Yeah,
because as long as you don't stay stationary, there is that's an added variable for any player to have to take account for, right? Because when you pass the ball, if a guy's stationary, you're safe. If you see a guy always moving, you kind of hesitate passing the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who's coming or from where. You just have to always be aware of Donovan Mitchell on offense, on defense, which is something you don't always have to say about star players.
Yeah.
Which I think that makes him. I think I could see him winning a championship in the future.
Yeah, what did I text you that, right?
Yeah.
I said Donovan Mitchell is definitely going to win. This goes back to something I said earlier today, which I'm very optimistic about a lot of young players. But there's no way that Donovan Mitchell dies without a championship, dude.
Yeah, dude. And he didn't have to play that much because they won by 40. They beat the Nuggets by some crazy amount.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rudy Gobert, he had 24 and 14. He had 20 and 10 by the half.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, and obviously Mike Conley's return. He returned with a splash. I think that's the 40 points.
Yeah, dude.
Spread.
Yeah, him coming back into form is huge for the Jazz because it really does give them extra firepower. Because now that he's hitting threes, he went 7 for 8 from 3.
Yeah.
Which I actually don't think I've ever seen him shoot that well. Mm-hmm. That's better shooting than Memphis Michael Conley. But he had a different role. He was just trying to create for other people. He was trying to slice through the defense. Yeah. But, dude, I got to say, though, I love Joe Ingles. Because, every playoff series, on the back of his jersey, it says ally. He's not only an ally to Black lives. He's an ally to watching fun basketball. Because
he's got the most bland face, but the hardest game.
But the look in his face is I don't care who I'm playing against.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna make the right move. He's always playing basketball with his brain instead of just moving. You know what I mean? I feel like some players just move, go to a spot. It's all just muscle memory.
Yeah.
But with him, I think his brain is just as important. And I feel like he enjoys... I can't even say that. He's just so smart, dude. He always makes the right play. And hits the big 3.
Yeah. And also, I wanted to point out, and you have it in the notes, dude, I don't know if you saw on the stat sheet, but Jordan Clarkson blew up. I don't know. I think it was game 2. He had 26 points. That's crazy output for somebody that was basically thrown away by multiple teams.
Yeah, dude. The thing is, he could always score. It was just sometimes he had trouble passing when he had the ball. And his defense, he'd get in position, he'd get in his stance, and then he would kind of get blown by. And with the Jazz, they always have very good structure defensively. So if you get blown by and you're on the Jazz, there's always going to be someone to pick up your slack.
Yeah.
There's always going to be rotations and ball movement. And Gobert's in the middle, so he's going to contest every shot. It's going to be hard for people to get straight layups. When he was with the Cavs, people were just going by him, getting easy layups. When he was with the Lakers, it's kind of the same thing. With the Jazz, you could hide that, and you could spotlight his offensive game.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to take him out because of his bad defense.
Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely a really good role player. Mike Conley is amazing. I already said that, I think, but dude, Mike Conley, he got the Fred VanVleet inside of him, dude. He had a kid and he fucking scored a bunch of threes. I just said that word.
Did Fred VanVleet have a kid?
Remember in the finals, he had a kid
Last final?
last year.
Oh,
Had a kid, came back, hit nothing but threes.
No, I was kind of out on that.
He had like 8 threes in one game. The first game he came back.
Nice. That was for the kid.
Yep. And then
it's 3-ball for the kid.
It's so funny because the teams always say like, have more kids, you know?
And he probably will if he's in love.
And that's the episode.
Yeah. Stay in love, kids. That's going to be like Bob Barker's.
That's your
Bob
sign
Barker's
off?
neuter your pets. Stay
in love, kids.
I would not mind that being my sign off.